everyone, welcome to our story time. My name is Miss Allison, and together with Miss Brooke, we are going to do some fun books and some fun activities. So the first thing that we're going to do our wheel. Now on the wheel, we have some different activities. So what I'm going to spin the wheel, and wherever it lands, that's what we're going to do. And this is a great way to get our bodies up and moving, to get us ready to listen to our books in a little bit. Okay, let's spin the wheel and see where it lands. It says, play the air guitar. Are you ready? Here's my guitar. I'm gonna pretend to play the air guitar. Here we go. Ding, 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 ding. And you can do this at home too. Okay, I think it's time to spin it again. This one says, bounce on a trampoline. Have you ever bounced on a trampoline? You don't have to do it for real, we can just pretend. Bounce, 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 bounce. This is fun, yay! Good job, everybody. Okay, let's spin it another time and see where it lands this time. Rub your tummy and pat your head. Now this one is a little tricky. So rub your tummy, you can rub your tummy and then pat your head. Rub your tummy, pat your head. But can you do them both at the same time? This is tricky. Pat my head, rub my tummy. I wonder if I can do it with my other hand. Rub my tummy, pat my head. Definitely takes some coordination to do this. We did it! Yay! Okay, let's spin it one more time, and then Miss Brooke is going to read the first book. This one says play the drums. So have you got your imaginary drum kit? You can play your drums. Excellent! Okay, so now it's time for Miss Brooke to read our book.
Hello. The book I'm going to read to you is called Someday Narwhal. It's by Lisa Manchev, and we have permission to read it from Simon & Schuster Publishing Company. The world doesn't look very exciting from inside a fishbowl. Red front door, potted plant, umbrella stand, piano. Red front door, potted plant, umbrella stand, piano. That's what Narwhal sees in her fishbowl. There's also the window with a square of bright blue sky. The view doesn't change much, but little narwhals who live in fishbowls have a lot of dreams. I wonder what her dream is. Someday, I'm going to travel everywhere. Someday, I'm going to see the world. But then Narwhal thinks about how she hasn't any feet. She doesn't know any of the street names. And what if it's cold outside? I should just stay home where it's warm. Oh, Narwhal looks sad, worried, anxious. Poor Narwhal. Red front door, potted plant, umbrella stand, piano. Here's Boy. What's he doing? Looks like he's on the telephone. I wonder who he's calling. One day, the boy opens the red front door. His friends have come to play. There's his friends with their pets. I worry that it's boring for her stuck in this bowl, the boy says. It's a little boring, the narwhal admits. Someday I would like to see the world. I wonder how they can help her do that. What do you think? Let's find out, if they can. But I haven't any feet. We could help you see the world, says the bat. We can roll you about the neighborhood, the penguin says. I'll be very careful with you just as if you were my own egg. That sounds like a good idea. But I don't know any of the street names, the narwhal says. I'll help with that, says the giraffe. I can read all the signs from up here. Looking around the room, Narwhal realizes that she's very good at memorizing things. If you read the signs to me, I can learn the street names as we go. That way, we can't get lost. She sounds like she's getting a little more courageous. But what if it's too cold outside, she suddenly remembers. The bat looks out the window at the perfect square of blue. Not a cloud in the sky, he says. The narwhal takes a big, brave breath. Someday is today. Let's go see the world. There she goes. The friends are helping her, putting her in the wagon, taking her out. She looks happy. The children run along. The bat flies along. The penguin toddles along, and the giraffe marches along. And the narwhal rolls along her little red wagon. Looks like fun. Down the sidewalk they go, and oh, there's so much to see. The flower shop and the bookstore and the blinking traffic lights. Oh, it looks like they're in a downtown area, like downtown Wheaton. Buildings and bridges and big blue sky. So much bigger and bluer than the narwhal ever dreamed when looking out the window. Big Ben, Eiffel Tower, Great Wall of China, pyramids. I see all the posters of other places that she could go, other places around the world. The whole world can be her fishbowl. So I hope you guys like that fun book. If you're feeling worried or anxious, maybe you can get your friends to help you. Or if your friend's feeling worried or anxious about doing something, maybe you can help them. Also, books are a great way to explore the world. Now, speaking of friends, my friend Miss Allison is going to show us some cool tricks with some magnets and magnetism.
So I'm going to do a little demonstration with these magnets. So I have two magnets here. Let's see if these will go together or if they'll push apart against each other. They went together. Let's try this way. See what happens. They went together as well. Let's see if I can get them to push apart. I'm going to turn maybe this one this way and see what happens. Yeah, look, that's pushing that away. So these sides don't like each other. They don't want to be together. Making that go all the way across there. Let's try it this way. So I can push it across there. Let's try this way. Let's see what happens. And this is just some cardboard, so there's nothing fancy here at all. It's the magnets pushing against each other, either towards each other or apart from each other, that make it move. This is kind of a fun experiment. So it's pushing against it. So you can try some things with magnets. You might have some on your refrigerator. Wow, that really pushed that way. They really don't want to be together. Oh wow, I can really feel it pushing apart. And then it actually flipped it around. You can try some things with your magnets if you have any on your refrigerator and see if they want to be together or if they want to push each other away. Like that. Kind of fun. So that was a fun demonstration with the magnets. It was kind of fun to see how sometimes how they went together and sometimes they pushed apart and they could even move each other around. I thought that was kind of interesting. So now it's time for our second book. Our book is called Cyril and Pat, and it's written by Emily Gravett. and we are reading this with permission from Simon & Schuster Books for Young Readers. And this book is about two friends, Cyril and Pat. Lake Park only had one squirrel, all alone and sad. Poor Cyril. There he is. Until the morning he met Pat, his new best friend, a big grey squirrel, just like me, said Cyril. I guess they do look quite similar, don't they? Pat and Cyril spent each day thinking up good games to play. They liked to put on puppet shows and test how fast a skateboard goes. Their favourite games were hide and seek and one that they called pigeon sneak. Shh, they're sneaking up on the pigeons. Boo! Oh, the poor pigeons went flying off. Oh, Cyril, said the pigeon, can't you see that your friend Pat is not like you? Your friend's a real joker, said Cyril. Look, they're having a laugh together. At lunchtime, when the ducks were fed, Pat jumped in and took some bread. Oh, Cyril, said the duck, can't you see that your friend Pat is not like you? Your friend's a brilliant sharer, said Cyril. Look, they're sharing some bread together. And when they both got chased by Slim, the dog, together they outwitted him. So the blue line is for Slim, the yellow is for Pat, and the red is for Cyril. So you can see the lines where they're running all over the park trying to get away from Slim the dog. Oh, Cyril, can't you see that your friend Pat is not like you? Your friend's a clever squirrel and you can catch us, shouted Cyril. Pat tried to learn to earn a treat like Cyril could by looking sweet. But no one threw a treat for Pat. Oh. Ah, Mom, I saw a great big rat. Oh, no. Rat? Said Cyril. Oh, Cyril, can't you see that your friend Pat is nothing but a dirty rat? Oh, Cyril, can't you see that your friend Pat is nothing but a thieving rat? Oh, Cyril, can't you see it? Facts are facts. Squirrels can't be friends with rats. Cyril, now back in his own, tried to play their games alone. Look, there he is, trying to do things by himself. But when he tried to outrun Slim, the dog, things didn't go so well for him. Oh no, poor Cyril, there's his tail. Past the pond and down the slide, no time for him to try to hide. Cyril ran out of the park into the city. There he goes. And the car says, I brake for squirrels. There he is, running, running, running. Into the dark. There he is. And there's some stores here. This one's called Pirate's Cafe. The Odd Friend. All alone and scared. Poor Cyril. There he is. Not quite alone, you silly squirrel, and not so brave without a rat, said the dog. Oh no, there's Cyril, he's trying to hide. Ahem. Do you mean me? Said Pat. So there's Pat, and he's got all his friends here. Pat and Cyril and the dog all of a sudden looks very afraid because of all these rat friends up here. Lake Park still only has one squirrel, but he's not alone. Now Cyril lives with a large grey rat, his brave and clever best friend, Pat. There they are, best friends together. And this story is all about two friends who aren't exactly the same, but they are still friends. The end. I hope you enjoyed that book, all about friendship.
Hello again. I'm going to show you a super cool craft called Mail a Hug. It's a really good way to connect with your family or friends and to let them know how much you care about them. All right, let's get started. All you need is some paper. You can use any color you want, a straight edge, ruler or book, something to draw with, markers, crayons, colored pencils, something to attach things. So I'm a big fan of double-sided tape. You could also use glue stick or Elmer's glue. You need scissors and a pencil and something to trace a circle. All right, so let's get started. First thing I'm going to do is make a circle here. You can make any shape you want for the inside, okay? And then you're just gonna cut that out, okay? So I already cut it out just to speed things up a bit. So here's mine. And now we're gonna make a face, emoji face. You can make whatever you want. You can make it silly or happy or smiley. All right, so there we go. Then we're gonna color it. Got my red tongue here. This one's got a really big smile. We're going to fill that in. And we'll do the eyeballs. Kind of made them like half moons so they're closed. You can do them however you want, of course. All right. Okay, so now we have our smiley face here. Okay, now we're going to do the arms. So for the arms, we're going to fold this hot dog style. We're going to use the ruler or straight edge. We're not really measuring anything exactly. It just needs to be a bit bigger than the ruler because you want enough room to write. Then we're going to cut that. There you go. Now we have our two arms. Okay. And the way to make it look like the accordion is fold and then flip. You just keep doing that. Fold, flip, just like that. A little slower, fold, flip, fold. And you just keep doing that until it's all folded up. Because this way, you'll be able to get it into an envelope to send to someone. There we go. We've got our accordion arm. Okay. And then we can write in it anything you want. I put best buds give hugs, but you can put I love you or I miss you. My sister likes to say, I miss your face. You can put stickers. You could draw. Okay. Then we'll attach this to the head. You can use Elmer's glue or you can use double stick tape. You want to attach it just like that. Make sure you can fold this up. See? Just like that. But we don't have to keep it like that for now. Okay, so then I made this one already. I'll show you how to do the double stick tape. Just put it on like that. There we go. We have our arms. All right. Now we're going to make our hands. So I'm going to use yellow again. And this part's important. We're going to trace our hands. It doesn't have to be perfect. Okay, we got the one. Now we're going to cut it out. Cutting out hands is pretty tedious, but you only have two. Okay, now that we've cut out our two hands, we can attach them. We want to make sure the thumbs are sticking up. There we go. Okay. Now we can write on the hands. Always put stickers or draw a picture, whatever you want. Put two. Let's give this one to Miss Allison. Miss Allison. Then over here, we'll put from Miss Brooke. There. Well, we're all done. So as you can see, I made some different versions. This is the original one that we made together. Then there's this one, and I used ribbon, and you can also use yarn to attach the middle to the hands. And you can make a Christmas version and mail it out, maybe as a present. In the middle, you could attach a photo of your face, or you could draw a picture of yourself. And if you don't like cutting out fingers, you can make a mitten instead, which is a lot easier to cut out. So I hope you enjoyed the craft. Miss Allison and I had a lot of fun with you, and I hope that we'll see you again. Have fun. Bye.
Well, I want to thank you for joining Miss Brooke and myself for this story time. I hope you enjoyed it. Hopefully see you soon. Bye everyone.